Jing's Nen power is one of the biggest mysteries and one of the biggest spookiest things in anime history. But today I'm going to be doing a video discussing Jing's ultimate Nen and why his Nen power is going to be something that we have never seen before in Hunter x Hunter. Now, we know that Ging, his Nen power, it is something that we have never seen, even though we haven't been revealed to it, because he's one of the first characters that has multiple different Nen abilities to a point where he literally has all these different variety of techniques that he can use, and they're super strong, but none of those techniques are his main ability at all. Yeah, it's crazy to think he can steal people's abilities, he can use any type of ultrasonic waves, but between all that stuff, none of that stuff is his main ability. So today I had to do a video discussing what I believe his ultimate and final technique will be, because when Ging finally does show us why he's the fifth, or at least one of the top 5 strongest Nen users, you can best believe that it's going to be something super overpowered, and it's going to be something even stronger than Netero. And yes, I brought up Netero because we know that Netero, he introduced the giant transformation. That's one of the first times we've ever seen that in Hunter x Hunter. And to be honest, Chief, we know that Netero, he did train Ging, or at least we know that Ging, he got Netero's approval. We don't know how, but in order to become a Zodiac, you have to get approved by Netero himself. So the fact that Ging did end up becoming a Zodiac, and Ging is known as a top 5 Nen user, that is why I believe that he used his Nen somehow to convince Netero to end up making him become a Zodiac. Even though Ging isn't the most, how should I say this, motivated person in the world, he still got the respect from Netero because of his awesome Nen power. And speaking of Nen power, we know that Gon, he already transformed, and we know that the Freaks family, they are monsters when it comes to having potential with Nen. Hell, we saw both Gon and Ging, they were able to take the Hunter exam at 12 years old. So that just goes to show you that whatever one of the Freaks family members can do, 9 times out of 10 the other one would be able to do it as well. So the fact that Gon was able to pull off a transformation as drastic as that, granted he was going to end up dying had it not been for Killua, but the fact that he was able to do it goes to show you that Ging, he may be familiar when it comes to transformations as well. And speaking of Gon, we know that Killua, he revealed that the first time that Ging ever spoke to Gon, which was through the cassette tape, that Killua, he told everybody that Ging intentionally kept his Nen a secret during the first meeting. And we also seen that that's when it showed Ging for the first time, real time, with him around animals, mysterious creatures, dragons, all on a whole different island, which I think could hint at his power, because Ging, we know that the type of hunter he is, he's looked up to by everybody. Sato, it's the beginning hunter from the Hunter exam, he even looks up to him. So that just goes to show you that Ging was doing some type of research, and the fact that he wanted to keep his Nen power a secret goes to show you that it's something monumental. And I definitely do believe that this can all lead into Ging having a transformation with his Nen ability. Yes, we saw Netero, he was able to manifest the whole Buddha, but he wasn't able to transform into it. But with Gon's sake, we saw he was able to transform. So I do believe that Ging, he will put 2 and 2 together. He'll be able to get to a form that huge and that powerful with Gon's power, but with Netero's size as well. And I believe it's going to be some sort of dragon transformation, hence the reason why he was studying all these dragons. And I believe that that's why Ging was with them while he was on the Dark Continent, because to be honest, if you guys look at that scene, that world that Ging was at, it was blocked off from the main world. It was on a mysterious island. It looked like there was multiple parts to it. So even though Ging says he's never been to the Dark Continent, me personally, I believe that there are 2 parts of the Dark Continent. Yes, it's not just one part. So I do, that's a whole other video for a whole other time, but I do believe that Ging, while he was studying those animals on that different continent, that was him building up his Nen power, and him being able to show us that even though Ging is an exploring hunter, which a lot of people don't think is much, he can still find all these creatures to mold his Nen ability after, similar to how Netero did, how he molded it after the lady Gyokuen. I don't know how to pronounce her name, forgive me, but I do believe that Ging's ultimate Nen ability is being molded after all the mysterious animals that he's seen after being on his adventure as a great hunter. Comment what you guys see down below, subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.